Let's see the exercise questions. So my advice to you, try to solve these problems on your own. Don't copy from anywhere. So as it's the first exercise, I'll try to explain you what is the problem it is. Okay. And later on, you have to try on your own. So let's see the first question. This is, what is the minimum of two given integers? This is the problem. So for this, you need to draw a flowchart and also try to write the algorithm. So what is the problem? Minimum of two integers. What does it means? So we have already seen maximum of two integers in the previous class. You can verify that. Now you will be given two integers. You need to take a decision on which of the two integers is minimum. Okay, that is the smallest number among these two. Right here also same. You need to have I read the two input symbols and then take a decision symbol, that is a diamond symbol. Then if it is a greater than A is greater than B, take the right path, or if A is greater than if A is not greater than C, take the left path. So in our case, minimum here, instead of using max variable, you use the minimum variable, and likewise we print the minimum variable. The second problem is, how do you find the average of three numbers? So what is the problem here? Three numbers are there. Means input is what? You need to take three numbers input. So to finding the average, how many variables you need to take? Think on this. So first, what you have to do? First step is read the input numbers. Then after that, what is the assignment operation? What is the expression you need to? What is the operation you need to perform? First is you need to perform sum of these three numbers. Means sum equal to, let us say, a plus b plus c, and that is done. Once you found out the sum, what you found the sum, and what is the next step for average? You need to divide this sum by using, you know, number of elements here are three elements. So that's why divide a plus b plus c, that is a sum. So sum divided by 3 is the operation. So for your reference, as your beginners, I am giving operations. So star is the operator used to perform multiplication operation. Okay. And the forward slash. Okay. Forward slash is the operator which is used to perform the division operation. Okay. So because this pending average involves two operations, summing up and then followed by division operation. Anyhow, the star, we will be using later on. I'll tell you that. And plus is as it is, and plus is used to perform addition operation, and minus as it is used to perform subtraction operation. This four operations you remember, because these are the four operations we mostly come across in our exercises the beginning days. Right. So next problem is, how do you find the second largest number of the three integers? Now what is the input here? Three integers are the input. In this, let us say ABC, right? So ABC are the three integers. Now we need to check different conditions. It's not a one condition here. You need to check multiple conditions. Think on this. Okay, I'll give anyhow solution, algorithm solution in a separate document. The next question is, how can you determine whether a given number is even or odd? So in this case, we need to introduce a new operator called modulus operator. Basically, this is percentile. So percentile will give you a remainder. Let us say 3 percentile 2 if this remainder is 1. Okay. And let us say 4 percentile 2, its remainder is 0. Right. So when we say a particular number is even or odd, means whenever it is divided by 2, remainder is 0, then we will say even, otherwise it's an odd. Right. The next question is, calculate simple interest given principal amount and time and rate of interest. So here what are the inputs? P, T, R, they are the inputs. You cannot use directly PTR here. You need to use the operator called star operator. So star is basically multiplication here, right? So as you know, so as I already introduced, plus is for addition, and minus is for subtraction, and star is for deletion, multiplication, and we have forward slash for division, and similarly percentile I have already said it's a modulus operation. This is for basically used to find the remainder. Then we have, so yeah, this is how you calculate PTR by 100 here. So next we had next question, calculate area and perimeter of a rectangle. So area formula I have given here, the length into width, and we have perimeter is 2 into length plus width. Remember this. Okay. So solve all these problems, and you can work on this for designing a flowchart and also algorithm, and also try to do for pseudocode. And also later on, when you are familiar with the programming, you are also required to implement these problems using C programming.